Hello and welcome to our PGCE celebration event to formally award your certificates and announce our prize winners. In my role as director of the course and on behalf of all the staff here at the School of Social Sciences, Education and Social Work, I offer you my warmest congratulations on this special day. Regrettably, COVID-19 has taken away the opportunity for us to celebrate together in person. But it has not changed a single thing about what is at the very core of this day, a day to formally mark your achievement and success and experience our shared pride in all that you have done to get to this milestone and special moment in your lives. You have been a superb year group. I cannot emphasize enough my admiration and appreciation for how you have shown such great character, incredible commitment, and dedicated professionalism throughout. At the outset of your journey in September, we knew that there may well be bumps in the road for all of us. But I, for one, could not have imagined what lay ahead. And perhaps if any of us did, we would have given up before we began. Those first few days on Teams and Canvas in induction week were a challenge for us all. Would it work? Will I keep my camera on or off? Will anyone respond to my post in the chat box, the poll, or the online quiz? And can I stay in bed to do this or not? These were the questions we were all thinking. You had the good fortune of starting Placement 1 in schools face-to-face with pupils. But unlike other student teachers in the past, you were faced with a new set of challenges as you developed your competences. To lesson planning and resource preparation were added checking masks, sanitizing desks and chairs, monitoring one-way systems, and keeping your distance. Then, just as you were getting to grips with things, you were told to stay at home and teach remotely. This was followed after Christmas by more learning remotely back at Queen's, then teaching remotely in a new school for Placement 2, before switching to a final phase of face-to-face teaching with the continued COVID mitigations. A lot has been asked of you. However, I and my colleagues have seen how you have responded to these times, and it has been heartening to witness. Instead of simply enduring it, as a cohort, you have embraced the challenge and managed to thrive, excelling in your assignments, supporting your peers, and I know many of you have gone above and beyond in supporting the young people in our schools, both to help them to continue to learn and to cope through these difficult times. An inspirational book which has helped me this year was Humankind by Rutger Bregman, a Dutch historian. Bregman points out that many people have lost faith in humanity because we constantly hear negative stories about the cruelty, selfishness, and violence of others. But the truth is that we as humans are capable of the most incredible acts of compassion and sacrifice, as well as everyday acts of kindness and forgiveness. He says, it's when crisis hits, when the bombs fall or the floodwaters rise, that we humans become our best selves. I and all the PGCE team warmly and most sincerely applaud you in showing the best of yourselves this year. You have restored our faith in humanity. Your tutors will shortly convey their own messages of appreciation, and we are also delighted that on this special occasion, we will have contributions from our head of school, Professor Carl Bagley, and our special guest, Mr. John Anderson. John began his career as a teacher of English before following his interest in computing to become a teacher educator in various university and professional development settings. And subsequently, he is a member of the Education and Training Inspectorate in Northern Ireland. He has inspected almost all sectors and phases of education and training, from preschools to prisons. The PGCE team have been very fortunate to have worked closely with John in his role as Managing Inspector for Initial Teacher Education in recent years, a role which he not only seemed to enjoy, but clearly valued greatly. I have no doubt that his belief in the importance of initial teacher education arises directly from a view that all of our young people deserve the best possible teachers. And his enthusiasm for achieving this aim is infectious. He has been a valuable critical friend for many of us, and I have no doubt that he will have some wise and inspiring words for us this evening.
The circumstances in which you find yourselves graduating may be very different, but more importantly, what remains the same is your fantastic achievement in obtaining your degree. What also remains the same is the enormous pride which I know your family and friends will feel about your accomplishment. I just want to add my personal congratulations and wish you every success in the future.
Hi everyone, just to say a huge, big, massive congratulations on achieving your PGCE. What can I say? I am absolutely proud of each and every one of you. I have been completely blown away this year by your resilience and commitment and determination in how you approached everything on the PGCE and each and every aspect. You have shown yourselves to be truly resilient students and teachers, and I count myself as very lucky to have worked with you this year. I just want to wish you all the very best for the future, and just to say that our schools are so lucky as science teachers in their science departments moving forward. I very much so hope that our paths will cross again as I do the rounds in schools and come to see perhaps some of our future science PGCE students, and I look forward to catching up with you then. But just to say once again, massive congratulations and well done. What a year, and you made it. Congratulations.
It's been a privilege to journey with you in this past year. Your good humour and your willingness to be flexible have helped us all through some difficult and challenging times. So well done on completing your PGCE course, and thank you for choosing to do it with us at Queen's. Best wishes for the future. You have much to offer the many young people who will come across your path in the years to come. Your influence on some of them will be far beyond your expectations, but your impact on all of them for good can be significant and will be memorable to them, and I hope to you. I hope that teaching for you will be a rewarding career. Much of what you do will be unremarkable, but if you will allow it, each new group of students will take you on a journey of discovery that, in my experience, is certainly never dull. So enjoy. And if you should meet me in a coffee shop in the years to come, please do come and say hello. I'll be interested to hear about your experiences.
Many congratulations to all our PGCE students this year. You've done really well in very tough circumstances. I just want to wish you all the very best in your future teaching careers.
Bonjour tout le monde et félicitations. Cohorjas August enhorabuena. Many congratulations to all of you as you graduate today with your PGCE. It certainly has been a year that none of us will ever forget, but if anything, it has brought everyone closer together. I wish you all the best as you start your career as a school teacher, and please do keep in touch.
Congratulations! I just wanted to say well done. You have worked so hard in such a difficult year and you have achieved so much. You should be so proud of all of the things you have done, of all the things you have learnt, and of all the people you have met along the way. It has been a delight to get to know you and to work with you and to see many of you in your placement schools, and I wish you all the best for your future teaching careers.
Congratulations everyone, and especially to my ICT and computing students. We've had a wonderful year together, working hard, playing with the gadgets, building online courses and even a bit of virtual reality. So I hope you have as many happy memories of the year as I have. Not only did you become great teachers in your own unique styles, but long-lasting friendships were established which will continue throughout your career. Stay in touch with each other and with me. Hopefully I will see you all still smiling as I travel round the schools with my new cohort each year. Have a wonderful celebration tonight and best wishes in your new career.
It is my very sincere pleasure to congratulate you, the PGCE class of 2021, on successfully completing your programme. in challenging COVID-related circumstances. Successfully completing a PGCE is always a great achievement, but the backdrop against which you have achieved this feat makes it all the more special. I wish you well as you embark upon the next chapter of your lives. In particular, I wish you good health, happiness, and success, and in that order. Teaching is an extremely rewarding career, and I am confident that if you enjoy it to at least a fraction of the extent I enjoyed my own teaching career, you will have a ball. I wish to give a special shout out to the PGCE mathematics graduates with whom I worked particularly closely over the past year. I am delighted that the significant majority of you have secured employment for September, and I wish you all the very best in your future endeavours.
Thank you for inviting me to say a few words on this important celebration for Queen's University PGCE graduates. And I'd like to echo warmly their congratulations to you on your success, and I too applaud the fact that you've qualified to be teachers in the most exceptional and challenging of times. Your varied and unusual experiences of working in schools this year, which are under such pressure, coping with interruption and disruption, stand to your great advantage in learning to be flexible, to be patient, to be adaptable, resilient, and most of all, to be innovative in your determination to provide the best education to young people, and also to model for them and to convey to them through your lived example these very same personal capabilities which they're going to need throughout their lives. I also wish to thank and acknowledge James and his professional colleagues and the colleagues in our schools for their innovative adaptability. They have all found different ways of sustaining your education over the past year. You're also the first PGCE year group for quite a while for whom I have not had my usual opportunity to provide a lecture at the start of the year. But I'll spare you my 50-minute talk, as James has wisely capped my contribution this afternoon to 5 minutes. So, what can I say in a few minutes which might be of some value for you as newly qualified practitioners? Let me try to join up a few of the dots around the Learning Leaders strategy, which is now central to your own career-long continued professional learning. It's often described as the Department of Education strategy, but in fact it was co-created 6 years ago with practitioners both inside and beyond the classroom. With its main theme of every teacher being a learning leader, it assembles a number of concepts about professional learning, which for some teachers are commonplace and common sense, and yet for others seem to be rather radically transformative. For example, first of all, as teachers, you own and determine your own continued professional learning. Throughout your career, you're the agent of your own improvement. So teacher professional learning is not something to be done to you, but is best when based on your own understanding of your own needs in the context of the pupils in front of you, in the school that you're in at the time, and for the community you are serving. Secondly, as educators, we work more ably and effectively when we collaborate collegially to find solutions to the challenges of inspiring the agency of the learner and enabling them to make progress. And thirdly, pedagogic research, which is read with a professionally skeptical mind, may provide signposts to inquiry into your own practice, enabling you to reflect actively as you teach and later on when you're considering the first-hand evidence of your pupils' progress. This is an essential lifelong habit. Please keep that habit alive by continuing to exercise it. And finally, and somewhat oddly omitted from the strategy document, is an appreciation of how using digital technologies to enable learning and teaching can help us to work well together, even when we're physically remote at a distance. If that appreciation was underplayed 6 years ago, it's certainly appreciated fully now. Perceptions have changed more in the past 15 months than in the previous 15 years. And as one teacher said to me, if she'd known how much using ICT could enrich her teaching and her pupils' learning, she wouldn't have spent the last 20 years trying to avoid it. So here's how I've made sense when I connect the dots over my past 50 years in education, as someone who's still maturing as a professional learner. Fundamentally, your goal for your pupils' learning and for your professional learning should look very similar to each other, whilst differing, of course, by context. These are the goals of nurturing independent, critical and self-critical thinking, of bringing agency to the learning encounter, of exercising the instinct of questioning and inquiry, of creating and co-creating knowledge and sharing it. The intentions for metacognitive thinking, skills and personal capabilities set out in the Northern Ireland curriculum are not that fundamentally conceptually different, context aside, from the dimensions for professional learning in the Learning Leaders Strategy. Some folk talk about this as a teacher modelling what it is to be a learner for their pupils. But for me, personally, it's much more than that. It's no less than the sincerity of being a good teacher. And may I say, welcome to teaching, which is the most honourable and important profession. Thank you for choosing it as your career. The past 15 months have been a reminder that the world we're leaving to the next generations will be seriously daunting in its challenges. As educators, we have a central responsibility to help develop for young people the insight and capabilities that our children and our grandchildren will need to co-create solutions for their health and the well-being that they will need for themselves as well as for our planet. Teaching is daily rewarding, but it's also intellectually, emotionally, and physically draining to give of yourself lesson by lesson and day by day. So make time for your own well-being. I asked a teacher of 6 years' experience what she would have liked to have heard when she was graduating. And it was this: draw a line. Make space for yourself to reflect, to refresh, to rebuild and recreate. Find what you like to do, whether it's to swim, walk, jog, cycle, whatever it is, and do it every day. Do what works for you so that you're at your resilient best next morning for the continued journey. And don't forget to enjoy what is so rewarding along the way. Travel well wherever you go. Thank you.
We are very proud of all of our PGCE graduates who put so much into the course to achieve their status as qualified teachers. The range of talents and skills they display, along with the determination and commitment they show, are truly amazing. We are pleased, therefore, as part of the PGCE programme, to have a number of prizes with which we can acknowledge some of their exceptional efforts. The first set of prizes are the Elizabeth M. Fulton Prizes. These were established in 1990 by Professor Sean Fulton, then Senior Pro-Vice-Chancellor at Queen's. They are awarded annually to the top performing student in each subject area based on the recommendation of the Board of Examiners. I am pleased to announce the Elizabeth M. Fulton Prize winners for 2021 are Rachel Manili, English; Rory McFallon, Computing and ICT; Claire Davidson, Mathematics; Maeva McComb, Modern Languages; Ross McClelland, Science; Estelle Squires, Social Science; and Gareth Parker, Religious Education. As a professional course, we also want to recognise excellence in teaching, and in each PGCE subject, a student with the strongest profile for the school placements module is identified. These students are then invited to demonstrate their skills in practical teaching and participate in an interview with a panel comprising 2 PGCE tutors and a senior teacher from one of our partner schools. The panel assesses the nominations and selects the best student. This year, the Excellence in Teaching Prize goes to Victoria Coulter. The next set of prizes are the STAR Awards, which are awarded in conjunction with the General Teaching Council for Northern Ireland. The GTC-NI is the local professional and regulatory body for teachers. They established the STAR Awards to celebrate the hard work, dedication and talent of local student teachers. STAR stands for Student Teacher Award of Recognition, and the awards recognise students who have consistently achieved at a high level. The prizes are awarded annually to 2 students, one award to the PGCE student achieving the highest marks in the Education and Professional Studies module, and one award for the top performing PGCE student overall. This year, the GTC-NI STAR Award for Education and Professional Studies goes to Naomi Robinson. And the GTC-NI STAR Award for Top PGCE Student 2020-21 goes to Claire Davidson. Congratulations to all our prize winners and to all of our students for what they have achieved this year.
As Pro-Vice-Chancellor for the Faculty of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, I am delighted on behalf of your school and the faculty to congratulate you on your outstanding achievements and welcome you as a graduate from Queen's University, Belfast. I very much hope that you are taking time to enjoy these distance celebrations with your family and friends. The past year of your degree programme was not quite what you or we had anticipated. However, we have learnt so much in that time. Most of all, we have learnt the importance of hope. Drawing on the words of our Queen's Nobel laureate, Seamus Heaney, in his poem, Fosterling, "So long for air to brighten, time to be dazzled, and the heart to lighten." Despite the dark days of the pandemic, today is a day for your heart to lighten as you celebrate countless hours of study and your determination to succeed. As a professor of innovation, I have seen how individuals and organisations that anticipate, identify and adapt to changing circumstances, they're the ones that ultimately succeed. We also know that those organisations that build relationships with others to share knowledge and to share technology perform better than those who remain isolated. We are interdependent on each other, and the pandemic has made that very clear. We've learnt anew to value friendships and family relationships and to take pleasure in simple things such as meeting up, a warm embrace, and time to talk and laugh together. At Queen's, we have also become more aware of the importance of working collaboratively across the university. For example, our drama students have been acting out real-world clinical setting scenarios to help train our medical, nursing and midwifery, health and social care, and our pharmacy students so that they are equipped with the skills to enable them to provide excellent patient care. At the end of last year, we announced investment in a media lab, an interdisciplinary research facility drawing together existing strengths in film, drama, storytelling and immersive sound, alongside expertise in computer science and engineering at Queen's. Media Lab will focus on virtual production to support the thriving screen and film industries and upskill our students with the latest technology. In February, we launched the Leverhulme Interdisciplinary Network on Algorithmic Solutions doctoral training programme. Hosted by the Senator George J. Mitchell Institute for Global Peace, Security and Justice, this offers 30 funded doctoral scholarships to explore the challenges of artificial intelligence for every area of science and society. As such, it brings together schools from across the university, including law, history, anthropology, philosophy, politics, with electronics, electrical engineering, and computer science, as well as maths and physics. It's this kind of interdisciplinary collaboration that prepares our students to be work-ready graduates. Graduation is an exciting time. It's a milestone, a long life's journey. And for many of you, you are closing this chapter of university life and starting jobs, while for others, you will return to continue your studies for higher degrees. Whatever your next step, I hope that the future brings new and exciting opportunities for you. Push yourself out of your comfort zone and continue to learn and to develop as individuals. Consider the path ahead of you and the positive impact that you can make on society. By enriching others' lives, you will enrich your own life. Through your education at Queen's, you now have a strong CV. But with that goes a responsibility to be a global citizen, to make a difference to those around us, and to act in a way that makes the world a better place. But making a difference also means being brave. Don't be afraid to fail and make mistakes. We would never learn if we didn't. There will be bumps on the road. You will stumble and fall, but you will pick yourself up, you will dust yourself off, and you will succeed. As the famous Canadian singer-songwriter Leonard Cohen said, there is a crack in everything, and that is how the light gets in. Today, you join the family of Queen's alumni around the world, and alumni who have not been afraid to keep trying when the going was tough, and an alumni who are renowned for making a difference. You join an esteemed list of outstanding scholars, Nobel laureates and leaders of global peace and society. People like poet, playwright, and Nobel Prize winner Seamus Heaney, whose words are known and loved across the world. Professor Frank Pantridge, inventor of the portable defibrillator, a piece of medical equipment that saves thousands of lives every day. And Mary McAleese, the first female Pro-Vice-Chancellor at the university and former President of Ireland. I think you will agree you are in very good company. Now, it is your turn. You are the future leaders who have some of the most needed expertise on the planet today, but with that, the responsibility to use your knowledge and skills for the greater good. Believe in yourself and always remember that no matter where you are in the world, you can be proud of the fact that you are a graduate of Queen's University, Belfast. Congratulations, well done, and most importantly, now go and make a difference.
Eve, it's my absolute honour and privilege on behalf of the Students' Union to congratulate you on graduating today. You, our students, have overcome significant challenges over the past year to complete your studies. Studying during a global pandemic is no easy feat for anyone, yet you have all gone above and beyond to help our society during this difficult time. Many of you, alongside being a student, are key workers in retail and hospitality, frontline workers in our health and social care services, volunteers in the community, parents and carers, and provided essential services during this crisis. It is with incredible strength and resilience that you have overcome all the challenges of the past year to be where you are, as of today, a graduate of Queen's University. And this is something you can be so proud of. We know this isn't the celebration that you had been dreaming of when you began your studies, but however you're celebrating today, know that this is an amazing achievement. So enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you as soon as we can to celebrate together and in person. You are graduates that this university can be incredibly proud of, and we wish you all the best in your future careers. Co Gardas, and congratulations.
Today is a special occasion as you celebrate the conclusion of your studies. On behalf of Queen's University, I would like to congratulate you all on reaching this very significant milestone. I know that you've all worked extremely hard to reach this point. You should all be proud, extremely proud of your achievements. You now join the talented and high-achieving Academy of Queen's alumni, who for over 175 years have shaped the world in which we live, so creating a better world for those that follow. As a graduate, you'll always be part of the Queen's community. It's a community that I'm immensely proud of, not least because of how our students and staff and alumni have responded to the challenges of the past year. It's also a community that will play a key role as our society and our economy recover from the pandemic. And as Queen's graduates, you'll be at the very heart of that recovery. I wish you much continued success and look forward to hearing about your many achievements in the future. Congratulations again on this virtual graduation and enjoy the celebrations with your family and friends.
Hello everyone. As Chancellor of Queen's University, I am delighted to offer my sincere congratulations to all of our 2021 graduates. You know, it's an understatement to say that the end of your time at Queen's did not unfold the way you had expected. I don't know what it's like to graduate during a pandemic, but you and your classmates do. And I believe that the resilience you've developed and the bonds you share with other members of the class of 2021, literally all around the globe, can well be two of your greatest assets moving forward. As you start this new chapter of your lives, I hope you will continue to support one another, just as you've done here at Queen's. And I hope you will build on the extraordinary skills you've developed during this unprecedented time: flexibility, determination, compassion. Because by now you know life doesn't always go as planned. There will be more stumbles and setbacks. Some will be painful, believe me, I know. But remember, life isn't about what happens to you. It is about what you do with what happens. So please know that even the most devastating losses may open doors you never could have imagined. Just look at all you've accomplished here at Queen's in some of the toughest circumstances imaginable. You're graduating during a tumultuous time, but it's a time that desperately needs people like yourselves who seek out truth, facts, and evidence, who embrace complexity instead of shying away from it, who use creativity and their minds to take on the challenges we face. The world needs you, Queen's graduates, so please go forth to solve problems. Be proud of the education that has equipped you to do that, because we are certainly proud of you. And I know your parents, friends, families watching today are too. Congratulations again, and I wish you every success in the future.
Finally, you have my warmest congratulations, and I wish you, or PGCE graduates, as well as those you are celebrating with, a special and memorable evening. Thank you.